When a man truly loves you, it is a transformative force, both for him and for you. This love is not merely an emotion, but a profound commitment, an act of will that endures through challenges, imperfections, and the trials of life. It is not fleeting infatuation. It is rooted in responsibility, honor, and an earnest desire to build something meaningful. His love reveals itself in his actions, not just his words. It shapes his priorities, his ambitions, and his sacrifices. A man in love seeks not only your happiness, but your growth, your freedom, and your highest potential. His love doesn't trap or control, it liberates and elevates. To be loved by such a man is to feel seen and valued in your entirety. He treasures not only your beauty, but your complexity, your strengths, and even your flaws. His love is an acknowledgement of your worth and a reflection of his respect for you. But love is not without its demands. It asks for patience, courage, and the ability to endure. A man's love is tested not in moments of ease, but in the crucible of difficulty. It is when he stands firm in adversity that you see the depth of his commitment. This kind of love is rare and precious. It requires you to meet it with the same level of integrity and commitment. For love to be sustainable must be reciprocal, a dance of giving and receiving, of mutual respect and shared values. When a man loves you, his feelings are not confined to the abstract realm of words or intentions. They manifest vividly and unmistakably through his actions. These actions are the truest indicators of his love because they require effort, sacrifice, and consistency. Words can be spoken easily, often without forethought or sincerity, but actions demand a deeper investment. They are deliberate and often come at a cost. When a man truly loves, he doesn't just say that he cares, he shows it in countless ways. He listens to you attentively, not just to respond, but to understand. He remembers the small details about your life, the things that matter to you, and he weaves them into how he engages with you. His love appears in the way he prioritizes your needs, making room for you in his life, even when it is inconvenient or challenging. This love is visible in his willingness to take on responsibility, not because he is compelled to, but because he chooses to. He seeks to protect and support you, not in a way that undermines your independence, but in a way that makes you feel secure. He is there in the quiet, unglamorous moments, when you need someone to lean on, when life feels overwhelming, or when all you require is a steady presence. His actions also reflect his character and the depth of his commitment. He doesn't make promises he can't keep, nor does he act out of self-interest. Instead, his choices reflect a long-term perspective, one where your well-being is intertwined with his own. He invests in the relationship through time, effort, and a genuine desire to see it flourish. Moreover, these actions reveal a profound understanding of love as a verb, an ongoing series of decisions and behaviors that must be nurtured daily. He does not wait for grand gestures or extraordinary circumstances to prove his love. He embeds it in the everyday through kindness, patience, and a willingness to grow alongside you. When a man's love is expressed through his actions, it transcends mere sentiment. It becomes a tangible force, a foundation upon which trust and intimacy can be built. His love is not an abstract promise. It is a lived reality, one that you can see, feel, and rely upon. This is the love that endures because it is anchored not in fleeting emotions, but in the deliberate, steadfast choices he makes every single day. When a man loves you, his love is not a fleeting feeling, but a profound sense of commitment and responsibility. It is a deliberate choice he makes, often daily, to prioritize your well-being, nurture the relationship, and create a foundation that can withstand the test of time. This love transcends surface-level attraction or temporary infatuation. It is rooted in something much deeper, a conscious decision to invest in something meaningful and enduring. Love, in this sense, carries weight. It is not just about how he feels in the moment, but about what he is willing to do, sacrifice, and endure for the relationship to thrive. He understands that love is not effortless. It requires effort, patience, and a willingness to navigate life's complexities together. His commitment reflects an acceptance of this reality, as well as a readiness to shoulder the responsibilities that come with loving someone genuinely. When challenges arise, and they inevitably will, his commitment does not falter. Instead, it strengthens. He does not retreat in the face of conflict, nor does he shy away from the difficulties of life. Whether it's working through misunderstandings, supporting you during tough times, or adapting to the unpredictable twists of life, his love remains remains steadfast. He sees these moments not as burdens, but as opportunities to grow stronger together. Responsibility in love means he is accountable not only to you, but to the values and principles that define the relationship. He takes ownership of his actions, words, and decisions, knowing that they impact not just him, but you as well. He does not place blame or avoid the consequences of his choices. Instead, he confronts them with integrity, always striving to do right by you and the partnership you share. This love also manifests in his foresight and long-term thinking. He doesn't approach the relationship casually or without purpose. Instead, he considers its future, laying the groundwork for a life you can build together. Whether it's making plans, setting goals, or working towards stability and security, his actions demonstrate that he sees you as a partner in every sense of the word. Such a love is marked by its durability and depth. It is not driven by fleeting desires or superficial needs. It is anchored in a profound understanding of what it means to truly care for someone. It recognizes that love is as much about giving as it is about receiving, and it embraces the responsibilities that come with that realization. Ultimately, this kind of love is a reflection of his character. It speaks to his strength, his integrity, and his capacity to rise above the transient and commit to something real. It is a love that does not waver in the face of adversity, nor does it seek shortcuts or escape. It stands firm, grounded in responsibility, and dedicated to creating a bond that is as enduring as it is meaningful. When a man loves you, his love is not confined to the present or limited to moments of happiness. It is a force that seeks to elevate you to your highest potential. His love is not merely about comfort or companionship, but about growth. Yours, his, and the shared growth of the relationship. He sees you not just as you are, but as who you can become. And he commits himself to supporting that journey. This kind of love is transformative. It is not content with complacency or stagnation, but instead encourages both partners to continuously evolve. He recognizes your strengths and nurtures them, celebrating your achievements and encouraging your ambition. He does not diminish your dreams or view your success as a threat, but takes pride in your progress, knowing that your growth enriches both of your lives. His love is also about providing a foundation of trust and security that allows you to take risks and explore new possibilities. When you falter or doubt yourself, he is there to remind you of your worth and capabilities. He does not impose limitations or define your path, but instead creates an environment where you feel safe to challenge yourself, knowing he will be there to support you regardless of the outcome. This support is not passive, but active and intentional. He listens to your aspirations, understands your fears, and offers guidance or encouragement when needed. He is invested in understanding what matters to you, and he aligns his efforts to help you reach those goals. Whether it's through practical help, emotional reassurance, or simply being present, his actions demonstrate his unwavering belief in your potential. Such love is not possessive or controlling. He does not seek to mold you into his ideal, but instead values your individuality and independence. He understands that true love is about empowering, not overpowering. He takes joy in seeing you thrive in your own right, knowing that your growth does not diminish the relationship, but strengthens it. This kind of love also requires humility and patience. He understands that growth is not always linear and that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. He is willing to stand by you during these moments, offering support without judgment. His love remains steady even when progress is slow, because he believes in the long-term value of your shared journey. Ultimately, his love is a catalyst for transformation. It encourages you to see beyond your immediate circumstances and to embrace the possibilities of what you can achieve. It is a love that inspires confidence, resilience, and a sense of purpose, helping you to reach heights you might not have imagined possible. In loving you this way, he demonstrates not only the depth of his care, but also his profound respect for you as an individual with limitless potential. When a man loves you, his love is not conditional upon perfection or limited to idealized aspects of who you are. Instead, it embraces the entirety of your being, your strengths, your vulnerabilities, your triumphs, and your flaws. This love is grounded in an authentic acceptance of who you are, without pretense or illusion. Such love begins with understanding. He does not shy away from the parts of you that are complex, challenging, or imperfect. Instead, he seeks to know you deeply, to see you as you truly are, and to value all the experiences, choices, and nuances that have shaped you. He understands that your flaws are not weaknesses, but aspects of your humanity that make you real, relatable, and whole. This love does not judge harshly or impose unrealistic standards. He knows that perfection is an illusion and that true connection lies in the ability to accept one another fully. When conflicts or imperfections arise, he approaches them with patience and empathy, striving to understand rather than criticize. His acceptance is not passive tolerance, but an active choice to love you in your entirety, even when it requires effort or sacrifice. At the same time, his love is not blind. He does not ignore the parts of you that could benefit from growth or improvement, but he addresses them with kindness and a genuine desire to see you thrive. He does not seek to change you for his benefit, but supports you in becoming the best version of yourself, if and when you choose to. His acceptance is paired with encouragement, creating a balance between embracing who you are and believing in who you can be. This form of love also fosters an environment of trust and openness. Knowing that you are loved despite your imperfections allows you to be vulnerable without fear of rejection or judgment. It gives you the freedom to show your true self, to share your fears, struggles, and aspirations without reservations. In this space, love becomes a source of healing, strength, and growth. His acceptance also reflects his self-awareness. He knows that he too is imperfect and that a relationship built on mutual respect and understanding is far stronger than one based on illusions or unrealistic expectations. By accepting you fully, he invites the same acceptance for himself, creating a partnership rooted in equality and authenticity. Ultimately, this love is profound because it goes beyond surface level attraction or superficial qualities. It sees you as a complete and multifaceted individual, worthy of love not despite your flaws, but in part because of them. It recognizes that true intimacy lies in knowing and being known, in loving and being loved for exactly who you are. This love, anchored in acceptance, is the kind that endures and deepens over time, fostering a bond that is as resilient as it is genuine. When a man loves you, his love is evident in the way he communicates, not just in what he says, but in how he listens, understands, and responds. Communication is not merely about exchanging words. It is about connecting on a deeper level, creating a space where both of you feel seen, heard, and valued. This love begins with his willingness to listen. He doesn't just hear your words, he pays attention to the emotions, intentions, and meanings behind them. He listens with patience and empathy, striving to understand your perspective even when it differs from his own. He is not quick to interrupt, dismiss, or assume. Instead, he creates a safe and open environment where you can express yourself fully and honestly. In his communication, there is an intentionality that reflects care and respect. He chooses his words thoughtfully, aware of their power to either uplift or harm. He speaks with honesty, but also with kindness, ensuring that his truth is delivered in a way that strengthens rather than damages the connection between you. His love ensures that even difficult conversations are approached with a spirit of collaboration rather than confrontation. His communication also includes nonverbal cues, which can be just as powerful as spoken words. The way he looks at you, his tone of voice, his body language, all of these reflect the depth of his love. A gentle touch, a reassuring smile, or an attentive gaze can communicate volumes about his feelings and his commitment to understanding you. Importantly, he seeks clarity in your relationship. He does not leave you guessing about his feelings or intentions. He is transparent and forthright, ensuring that you feel secure in where you stand. This openness extends to his willingness to discuss his own vulnerabilities, fears, and aspirations, creating a mutual exchange of trust and understanding. When conflicts arise, his communication does not falter. He does not resort to anger, avoidance, or manipulation. Instead, he addresses issues with a focus on resolution and mutual respect. He's willing to take responsibility for his actions, to apologize when necessary, and to work together to find a way forward. His love ensures that even disagreements become opportunities to strengthen the bond between you. Moreover, his communication reflects a deep emotional intelligence. He recognizes that words and actions must align, and he consistently demonstrates this through his behavior. He understands that love is not just spoken but shown, and his communication becomes a seamless blend of verbal affirmation and tangible action. Ultimately, his way of communicating is a testament to the depth of his love. It is not about controlling the conversation or always being right, but about fostering connection, understanding, and growth. His love is expressed in the way he listens to you, speaks to you, and engages with you, creating a dynamic that is as respectful as it is intimate. This communication forms the foundation of a relationship where love is not only felt but also understood and continually nurtured. When a man loves you, his actions consistently reflect the depth of his care and commitment. Love in its truest form is not confined to words or promises. promises, but it's demonstrated through deliberate and meaningful actions that reinforce his feelings and intentions. His actions stem from an understanding that love requires effort and consistency. He does not rely on grand gestures alone to show his devotion, but values the small, everyday acts that build trust and connection over time. From remembering the details of your conversations to offering help without being asked, his actions communicate that he pays attention to you and values your presence in his life. In moments of joy, his actions amplify your happiness. He celebrates your successes as if they were his own, taking pride in your achievements and ensuring that you feel supported and appreciated. He makes an effort to create shared moments of laughter, fun, and connection, deepening the bond between you and strengthening the joy you bring into each other's lives. During difficult times, his actions are a source of comfort and stability. He does not retreat when challenges arise, but instead steps forward to provide support. Whether it's through a reassuring embrace, practical assistance, or simply being present, he demonstrates that he is there for you, not just when it's easy, but when it truly matters. His reliability becomes a pillar of the relationship, offering you a sense of safety and trust. His love is also evident in the way he prioritizes you. He makes time for you, even when life is busy or demanding, ensuring that you never feel like an afterthought. His actions show that your needs, desires, and well-being are important to him. Whether it's making plans for the future, compromising during disagreements, or adjusting his life to accommodate your shared goals, he consistently puts in the effort to nurture the relationship. Furthermore, his actions reflect respect and thoughtfulness. He does not take you for granted, but consistently expresses gratitude for your presence in his life. He treats you with kindness and consideration, valuing your opinions and ensuring that you feel heard and respected. His love is not about control or dominance, but about partnership and mutual respect. Over time, his actions create a pattern of reliability and devotion. They show you that his love is not fleeting or conditional, but deeply rooted in a commitment to building a life together. He understands that actions speak louder than words and ensures that his deeds align with his expressions of love, creating a harmony between what he says and what he does. Ultimately, his actions form the foundation of the relationship. They provide the evidence of his love, going beyond declarations to demonstrate that his feelings are real, enduring, and unwavering. Through his consistent efforts, he creates a relationship built on trust, respect, and a shared sense of purpose, ensuring that his love is not only felt but also lived every single day. When a man loves you, his love is reflected in the way he protects you, not in a possessive or controlling manner, but as a steadfast guardian of your well-being, happiness, and peace. This protection is not about exerting power over you, but about creating a sense of safety, both emotionally and physically, that allows you to thrive. His protective nature begins with an acute awareness of your needs, even those you may not express directly. He pays attention to what makes you feel secure and what causes you distress, adjusting his actions and presence to provide comfort and reassurance. His love drives him to anticipate challenges and offer solutions, ensuring that you never feel alone in facing life's uncertainties. Emotionally, he creates a safe haven where you can express yourself freely without fear of judgment or rejection. He listens to your concerns with empathy, validating your feelings and providing support in times of vulnerability. He does not dismiss your fears or belittle your struggles, but takes them seriously, offering understanding and care that makes you feel valued and heard. His protection extends to safeguarding your emotional well-being by fostering trust and honesty. He avoids behaviors that might cause you unnecessary worry or insecurity, ensuring that his actions and intentions are clear. By being reliable and consistent, he becomes a source of stability in your life, someone you can depend on no matter the circumstances. Physically, his protection is rooted in his desire to ensure your safety. Whether it's walking you to your car at night, standing up for you when others treat you unfairly, or simply being present in situations where you might feel uneasy, he demonstrates that your safety is a priority. These actions, though they may seem small, speak volumes about his commitment to your well-being. This protective instinct also manifests in his efforts to shield you from unnecessary stress or harm. He takes steps to lighten your burdens whenever possible, offering help with practical matters or stepping in when he senses you are overwhelmed. His love compels him to make your life easier, not because he doubts your capabilities, but because he wants to share your load and see you flourish. Importantly, his protection respects your independence and agency. He does not seek to control your decisions or impose his will upon you. Instead, he supports your autonomy, offering guidance and assistance only when welcome. His protection is not about diminishing your strength, but about amplifying it, ensuring that you have the resources and support to navigate life confidently. Over time, his protective nature builds a foundation of trust trust and security in your relationship. You come to know that his love is a constant presence, ready to shield you from harm and lift you when needed. This creates an environment where you feel safe to be yourself, to take risks, and to pursue your dreams, knowing that he will always be there to stand beside you. Ultimately, his love is not about making you dependent on him, but about empowering you to thrive. By protecting your peace, happiness, and well-being, he shows that his love is not only a feeling, but an active commitment to your holistic safety. In his protection, you find not just security, but the freedom to be fully and unapologetically yourself. When a man loves you, his devotion is evident in his willingness to grow with you. Love, in its truest form, is not static. It is a journey of continual discovery, adaptation, and improvement. He understands that relationships thrive when both partners are committed to evolving together, and his love inspires him to embrace this growth wholeheartedly. His growth begins with introspection. He is willing to examine himself honestly, acknowledging both his strengths and the areas where he can improve. He does not shy away from recognizing his flaws or past mistakes, but rather he sees them as opportunities for personal development. His love motivates him to become the best version of himself, not only for you, but for the relationship you share. This growth is evident in the way he adapts to the dynamic nature of your relationship. He understands that both of you will change over time, and that love requires flexibility and resilience. Instead of resisting these changes, he embraces them as a natural part of your journey together. He listens to your evolving needs and desires, adjusting his actions and approach to ensure that your bond remains strong and fulfilling. His willingness to grow also extends to how he supports your own personal development. He does not feel threatened by your ambitions, talents, or dreams. On the contrary, he celebrates them and actively encourages you to pursue them. He is your cheerleader, pushing you to achieve your goals while offering unwavering support and encouragement. His love becomes a source of strength that empowers you to reach your full potential. In moments of challenge or conflict, his commitment to growth becomes even more apparent. He does not approach disagreements with stubbornness or a need to win, but with a desire to understand and resolve. He learns from these experiences, using them to strengthen your connection rather than weaken it. His love drives him to improve how he communicates, compromises, and collaborates, ensuring that your relationship continues to flourish. His growth is not limited to the relationship, but extends to other areas of his life as well. He pursues his own interests, passions, and aspirations, recognizing that a thriving partnership is built on two individuals who are fulfilled. He understands that personal growth enhances the relationship, creating a dynamic where both partners can inspire and uplift each other. Over time, his willingness to grow creates a relationship that is resilient, adaptive, and deeply enriching. He shows you that love is not about perfection, but about effort and commitment. By continually striving to improve himself and your connection, he demonstrates that his love is enduring and steadfast. Ultimately, his willingness to grow with you is a profound expression of his love. It shows that he values your relationship enough to invest in its future, and that he sees you as a partner in the lifelong journey of self-discovery and shared purpose. In his growth, you find not only love, but a profound sense of partnership where both of you are committed to becoming the best versions of yourselves together.